Hi guys, welcome to this quick tutorial on the new GoPro settings. This is if you are at a portable campus or Spotsy very shortly, because I'm ordering one for you guys as well. This is what you'll be using to record your welcomes. Now, if you want to record the band in practice or give the band some of the clips that you recorded them, that's fine as well. But the most important thing that we're going to be capturing with these is the welcome moments. We're using this to help our campus pastors develop and give them a chance to review what they're saying and how they appear on stage. So you have a GoPro. Every campus was issued one. If you do not have it, someone at your campus does. You may want to check up with your worship leader, your worship director, and see if maybe they borrowed it for something and still have it. But this is a production purchased GoPro, so this is the production gear. And here's what it's going to be used for, to record the welcomes. I'm going to kind of walk you through setting it up and running it. You will probably you don't have to have the GoPro app, but it will make your life a lot easier. So I highly recommend downloading the GoPro app to your phone. It is free. It is for both iOS and Android. I am, of course, using an iPhone at the moment, so I'll be walking through the iOS version, but it is available for Android if you have an Android phone. The first thing we need to do is we're going to need to go, and there are two buttons. There's this top button here and this bottom button here, and this is where you get to different settings, including the remote and Wi-Fi. So to get to, if you're setting it new, you can go here to add a new phone to control. You may have to do this the first time you're setting this up, but after it's set up, you'll go into, so hang on, let's just do add new. So you can just add a new app control or a remote control. In this case, it's going to be the app. The remote control is if you have like one of those GoPro start button thingies, and then you'll just select app, and then it'll run you through the whole process. So we're going to go to Wi-Fi is on. You can default it to Wi-Fi off. That saves your battery life. So again, to access that menu, you press the back button here, and it starts bringing up different menus. You're going to scroll till it goes to app and remote control, and then you're going to click that, and it turns on the remote. Then you're going to go to your phone, and before you can connect to the app, you need to swap your Wi-Fi. So in this case, I'm going to change my Wi-Fi to LC King George. There we go. LifePoint KG. It is now connected to the Wi-Fi network on this phone. So I can now go into my GoPro app, and I'm going to scroll until I see the LifePoint King George. It shows me that it's connectable. I can connect to it. Starting preview. And this kind of lets you see what the camera is going to see. There is a little bit of delay depending on. You can also change your settings through here. One thing you want to make sure you're setting to, your field of view, you want it set to medium if that's an option. It's not an option on all of the GoPros, just as a heads up. Everything looks good. If it's not an option, there may be a firmware update. We'll look into it on our side. So let's get a preview. Come on, buddy. Side note, my phone has Wi-Fi issues. That's why the connection's so bad. If you've got good Wi-Fi chip in your phone, you should be fine. Anyway, there we go. We're connected. And it should update. There we go. Hey, here we go. It's GoPro Inception, GoPro style. So you can start recording from the app by pressing this button. Or you can also press this bright red button here. Now, I'd like to specifically point out, there are a couple settings with this button. If you press and hold it, it goes into like a time-lapse photo mode. If you press it once, it's just going to start recording. There is a delay after you press it to when it starts. Once you're good, you probably don't even need to use the app. You can just like aim it at your stage and then press go. Now, the red light came on and is now blinking. As you can see, it is now recording. I would strongly recommend that the first couple times you do it, use the app just to check your frame of view, make sure you've got a good shot, and once you're used to it, just hit start and go. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. Don't press and hold, because again, that's turning it into photo mode. It's just one button, and then when you're done, one button and it's off. I'm going to actually turn off the Wi-Fi on this phone, because we should be good on the app now. So, just went by it. Turn Wi-Fi off. Good. So now this button is both on and off and start recording, and it's all one press. So you get your phone ready and in position, you press start, Just one press, give it a second, and now it's recording. So now it's recording me as I'm watching it watch me. I don't actually know where the angle of this is there. Hopefully you can see that. You can have this at your front house audio board. You can have this at your front house control, but you want to make sure we can see the stage so that when your campus pastor gets up, we can record his welcome. Start this recording during the 5-minute countdown. And then just let it run. The files clip every 11 minutes. If it clips in the middle, trim, and I'll show you how to do that next in QuickTime. It's very simple. Trim to where he starts, and then trim to where he ends, and then upload both those files. We're going to set up a folder in Dropbox for you guys to use. Instructions for that will all come out. I'll probably actually just keep using this GoPro, and I'll shoot another video of how to access all that. So hit me up if you have any questions on how to run the GoPro. I tried to get something that was the easiest thing I could to everyone to use. It's literally, you point, you press one button, it's recording. When you're done, you know, when your campus pastor finishes, just go up to the camera, press the button again, and now it stops recording, and now it powers off. And it's off. Side little thing here, USB power, should be charged after every use. Little micro SD card. Every campus was given a SD card adapter as well in your kit that these went out in. If you do not have it, let me know. I can get you spares. And then you'll just upload it from CG1, and I'm getting ready to walk over to my computer, and I'll show you how to do that. So cut here, and we'll pick up back at my computer. Go. All right, I am now back at my desk. Here's the GoPro we recorded the footage on earlier. I'm going to pull it out of the harness just so it's a little easier to access. Open the side. Pop the chip. Come on, there we go. Micro SD card adapter. All the Macs should have an SD card reader. I'm just going to plug it in. And if you have the GoPro software on your computer, it's going to start. I don't like using it. I think it's a little clunky, so we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to go ahead and open. Here's the SD card that I just plugged in. Alright, so here is the footage that I shot earlier today. Here. So double clicking it just opens it up on QuickTime. I can play it. I currently have my sound muted so you can't hear me. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim the file to when I come up and then when I leave. So in order to, the easiest way to do that is you press Command T on the keyboard, and that brings up the trim menu. Then you're just going to mouse over till you see me walk on front. And then on the back side, we're just going to slide that till I'm walking done. We'll cut it there. Trim. So now the file just starts when I come up, and it ends when I kind of do the little cross arm thing there. And file ends. So then go up to File, save your file. Alright guys, just an addendum to the last clip you watched. I've made a couple adjustments and I just wanted to go over the system. So when you save the file, so we're going to save this file, the way we want to name it is we want to name it by date, campus, and then service, because we want to record after every service. So what that's going to look like for you guys is it's going to be 2019.03. Today is the 12th. Use your underscore key, so shift underscore, and then your campus name. In this case, we're going to say, I'm using the King George GoPro, so we're just going to call it King George. It's not, but we're going to say it is. And then the service. We'll call this one 0930. Like that. Save. Then you're going to go to Dropbox. I may move this footage and these folders around later, but do this for now because it's the one area we already know where to go. So go to Dropbox, go to Production Content, go to Place GoPro Footage here, find your campus, and then find your footage. Let's see, right there, and then drag your footage and upload it. It doesn't take very long here. I am on a very fast internet connection, which is probably why. Again, let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye.